morning, good afternoon and good evening. I'm the Ironic Icon and you're back today with me, just as promised, for Dear Diedre Part 2. Right, today we've got a paper of Tuesday, October the 6th, 2015. So yeah, nothing big, nothing bad jumping out the pages, but let's see if what Diedre's got today and see if we can put it right, guys. Check it out. So yeah, this is Dear Diedre today. Nothing big jumping out the page, a bit of the naughtiness on the side again, but again that's only the newspaper, not me. And let's see what we're going to go with today. We're going to start again from the top. Right, Dear Diedre, I play out the night I kissed a guy in a nightclub every day. I'm so ashamed. Okay. I love my boyfriend to pieces and would never do anything to hurt him, but I was out with my mates one night and it all went wrong. Oh, it's because you probably fucking drank, met a guy, and fucking did everything, and now you feel guilty, but again, you'll all say the same excuses. It's the drink talking, but to be fair, don't put yourself in that situation. I've always said it, takes two to fucking tango. I had too much to drink, and the guy asked me to dance. He apparently kissed me, and I kissed him back. What do you mean by apparently? Are you being told this because there might be people bullshitting? I don't remember this, but I remember the guy's face and think about this. Think about it all the time. My boyfriend and I are both 25, again, mid-20s. I'm now teetotal. Can any of you guys explain what that is? So this never happens again, but I can't live with this guilt. Well, simplest thing is just tell him and get over it. That is simple, sweet, short, and fucking straight to the point. Because you put yourself in that situation at first, but again, like you said apparently you've kissed him, so actually you may have been told that by other people that could be winding you up and playing about. You never know, but if you don't really remember it, why is it to remember? If you're not really 100% sure, there's no proof, move on. Right, let's go back. Right, now let's go to this part here. Dear Diedre, men only seem to want me for sex. Otherwise, they just lose interest in me. I feel I'm not good enough to be anyone's girlfriend, even though I don't have a problem attracting men. And I've been told I'm beautiful. Well, if you've got no problem, why don't you just ask them out? But again, why would you open yourself to be used? Like, obviously you're giving out your vagina to be fucked by men, even though you're not actually going out with them. So learn from that. That will be my short and sweet answer for that one, because to be fair, there's actually no point reading on, because it's probably going to be the same old shit saying you've done this, you've done that, you don't understand yourself. But again, don't put yourself in those situations to even fucking have that. Again, like I said, a couple of these newspapers will be short and sweet because not all of them will be as proper decent, but that one, it's just a straightforward fucking thing to sort out. Just don't put yourself out there. Don't open yourself out to be fucking hurt. But we just say what Diedre says. She says, think, maybe you're drawn to the wrong sort. Not drawn to the wrong sort. She shouldn't be opening up to the wrong fucking sort. Diedre, sort yourself out, love. So let's try out the next one. Now let's go over to this little corner here and we go this one. Dear Diedre, after yet another sexless weekend, I feel so frustrated. I want to scream and walk away. My wife either moans about money or yawns and says she is tired, so I won't try anything. I'm 33, she's 29, and we have 2 boys. It's been 9 months since we've had sex. I feel for you, bro. But in those situations, sex tends to go out, but maybe you need to try something new to spice it up. Maybe, I know all the girls say do something spontaneous, but every time we try to do something spontaneous, they still fucking moan. Let's read on. I'm not the only one to talk about it. Now it's been so long, I am actually scared to have sex. So clearly, because you're not having it, you're clearly scared to actually have it. Now, it's nothing to do with that. It's just maybe she wants something different. Not someone different. Just try different ways, bud. That'd be my suggestion for you. Because, Dear Diedre, I obviously can't see. I haven't read it yet. I'm just going to do this completely out in the open to try and see if we can get something there, straight fresh from my head. Let's see what fucking Diedre's got to say on this matter, but before I'll answer it, is just basically try some new stuff, maybe a bit more open-minded and spontaneous, and she should come round. Dear Diedre says,
What a howl of pain. Your sons must pick up on all the resentment and tension. Sadly, your refusal to talk about it means nothing gets resolved. You cannot expect sex to be good and frequent if your wife isn't happy. Work on rebuilding emotional intimacy, being friends again. Yeah, but that's sort of true. So she sort of does answer it there, but the short and sweet part will just be, like I said, try new things. Just try and relight it. Don't try and that again and that like you were young. Don't any try any of that. Just try new stuff come around and it should work for you, buddy. I promise you that. Let's try the next one.
And now we're going down this little bottom left.
Dear Diedre, my partner won't discuss having children. If I slip it into conversation, he goes quiet. We've been together for 9 years. He said he wanted kids when we first met. But he has clearly changed his mind. I'm 33, he is 36. He worries about money and sometimes there is not much left. Oh, no much money left at the end of the month. I have nieces and nephews and love being with kids. So it would be great to have our own. I said if he doesn't want a family, then it would be the end of us. But this still does not bring a response from him. I don't want to spend the next few years building a relationship with someone who doesn't want kids. There's a lot of ways you can look at this. But when I'm reading that, the first thing I get is obviously his mind's not fully focused on kids. To us men, like kids is like some men they want to have kids, some men just generally like want to wait and see if it just comes about or whatever. But in this situation, I think with this man, he generally, I think he like the money part, and obviously with kids, he's probably worried that he can't afford to have kids. That's what I'm getting from that, buddy. Or madam, sorry. No, I think he's generally worried about having kids because of your money situation. He probably thinks he wouldn't be able to, like, provide for that child. And it could be a lot of stress more on him. So I think he probably wants to get the money thing sorted before he even thinks about that. So yeah, that would be my response. But let's have a look what Dear Diedre's got to put on this. Right, Dear Diedre says, he is feeling pressured. Suggest you and he overhaul your budget and see what you can. Well, I stopped because there was a full stop next to can, so whoever printed this, get your fucking thing right. Discuss whether finding new jobs would help, then give yourself a time limit on how long you'd wait and ease off of conversations. So actually, in a more descriptive way, she sort of said what I said. I wouldn't say pressured. I think it is just the fact he's worried. That's what I'm getting from him. So that was quite easy answered. And let's try on to that last one.
Now, finally, let's go to this part.
Right, last one. Wild sex behind husband's back. Why is it always I leave the last one that's probably going to piss me off again? But why don't we have a look first? I won't jump straight into it. Right, Dear Diedre, I've been having wild sex sessions with a guy I met when we were both out dog walking. I have been married for 18 years, but my husband is a bully. So basically this woman's cheating on this man, but because her husband's bullying her. Now, my advice to this woman would be, why are you still with him? Why stick around someone that bullies you and pushes you around when you know for a fact you can be a lot happier somewhere else? Don't feel stuck, because it's always that worry when you're in a relationship is, oh, if I dump them, if I leave them, I'll be alone, I won't find anyone. You don't know that. Like, it won't happen. If you believe that much, you're forcing it to happen because you've got no stride into yourself to actually finding anyone. So you've got to push yourself out there and try and do something about it. But in this situation, you're around your era, like you've done the wrong now. So you get yourself out. You need to let him know and get yourself out, because I think he'd probably harm you if you like tell him now if he's a bully. And obviously the other guy, but I just think you've done the wrong. You've done complete wrong and cheated on him, haven't you? But I'll just read on just to make sure you have. He's really nasty to me and I no longer love him. Again, why are you still with him? Oh, hang on. Here's the answer. My children often ask me, Mum, why do you keep putting up with him? So even your kids are telling you to fuck off. Listen to your kids, Jesus. Right, but first of all, let's see what Diedre's got to say about this. It's clearly time to start putting up with your husband's abusive behaviour, for your children's sake as well as your own. But do not rush into yet another relationship. Yeah, I would agree with that. One that you can't be sure will work. A secret affair is no question of a successful long-term relationship. You know what? For once, Diedre, you've got that straight to the point there. But, yeah, I would strongly suggest that you leave. Don't stick around, because this is clearly just stupid. I wouldn't stay in an abusive relationship. Even though even your kids are agreeing with you to go. So what you're actually doing is, one, you're harming yourself and harming the kids. If you think your husband's going to do anything to you or your kids after anything, there is local people you can get on for help. Get involved with those, and I promise you, your life will be turning right round and going up in the right direction.
And that was Tuesday the 6th of October for the Dear Deirdre, but I'm going to call it Dear Ashley, because we're going to put it right. Let's try and fucking sort this out for you people. And let's get this fucking going. So please leave a little thumbs up if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video.